in color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
Stephen Cord faces a long and restless night. So does Adrian Van Leyden. For Adrian, the fact that Stephen is alone in his office and perhaps vulnerable is an opportunity. For Stephen, his isolation is torture. A few hours earlier, he saw his wife Betty leave the nearby inn with Rodney Harrington. They looked disturbingly like two people on a date.
Anybody for a fast game of hide and seek?
Find some other playmate.
Don't tell me you're too old for games.
Go home, Adrian.
I have work to do.
A memo to the night watchman. At the close of each business day, will you make sure all the doors to this building are kept locked? Too many undesirables wandering in at will.
Oh, I've been called many things, but never undesirable.
Well, consider this a first.
All work and no play makes Stephen. It's very impressive. Are you doing your homework for tomorrow?
I'm just about finished.
You were finished before you began.
Tell me that after the hearing.
It'll be too late then.
I'll take that chance.
You're the one who's going to come off incompetent, not Martin Peyton.
Is that a fact or wishful thinking?
Call Adrian Van Leyden to the stand. Will you give me a preview?
Sorry. Only one performance.
The prosecutor will keep his eye on the witness's face.
You can wear a bikini, Adrian. It won't make any difference.
Oh, want to bet?
Everything I have?
You'll lose it all.
Easy come, easy go.
Stephen, I can't sink my ship by testifying against Martin Peyton. Even for somebody as attractive and stimulating and pure as you.
Well, you might not have any choice. Get some beauty sleep, Adrian. You seem frayed around the edges.
I meant what I said, Stephen.
Yes, you've said so much.
I'd chuck it all. Martin's name, his money, everything. All you have to do is ask.
Oh, I like that. Sincere, humble. That catch in your voice. Use it tomorrow. And see how far it gets you.
She's not worth it. Can't you see that yet? She's a spoiled little social climber who considers you the bottom rung.
Betty's my wife.
But you want me.
And she's gonna stay my wife because she loves me.
That's why you punish me. You consider it wicked and immoral.
Betty's the only one I want.
Really? Is that her name? Scrawled all over the pad? All work and no play.
Don't wear any makeup tomorrow. Oh, maybe just a touch of lipstick. A simple dress, preferably black. Medium length. And don't wear it too high above the knee. It'll make you look cheap. Too low will make you look dowdy. And no dark glasses. People who wear dark glasses always seem to be hiding behind them. Even when they're telling the truth, one tends to think they're lying through their teeth. End of consultation.
Will I get a bill for it?
My last generous act. After this, every man for himself.
Thank you for the warning. Sweet dreams, Stephen.
You're gonna bleed, lady. And after I'm through with you, no one's gonna call an ambulance.
Well, you see something you like? We've got a special on this week, ma'am.
I just sort of dropped by.
To check up on us, eh?
No. I just like babies.
Well, we've got a pretty good group here. You going to buy now, or are you just shopping around?
I can't make up my mind whether I want a boy or a girl. Maybe I'll take them all.
All right, I'll have them all gift wrapped for you.
You know, they are a gift. Babies.
No, I can see it now.
Hmm?
You're going to be an impossible mother.
What?
You'll have your child spoiled rotten inside of a couple of weeks. He'll have you wrapped around his little finger.
Oh, no, I'm going to be a very strict mother. He's going to have chores and responsibilities and have to keep his room clean and be polite.
Sure.
And I'll spoil him rotten. Now I get the chance.
Call emergency.
Rita.
Well, it's just that sometimes I wonder if I'm ever really going to have this baby. And if I do, if I'll...
You what?
Well, even if the baby makes it, I wonder if I'm going to be around to see him and watch him grow up.
So that's it, huh? Look, you've got nothing to worry about. I just came up from looking at your tests, and you're in great shape.
I'm sorry, Dr. Rossi. I always seem to dump everything on you. Always telling you how upset I am and how scared I am.
Listen, you're going to have to learn how to make a real effort to stop worrying. I mean a real effort. You're going to be all right.
Okay.
Do you want to know how to make a real effort?
How?
You're going to have to learn how to blow up, to explode, to let off steam. I mean it.
You mean yell at Norman?
Yeah, and me too.
Oh, sure.
Well, I know it'd be a little more fun to pick a fight with your husband, but you can use me as kind of a safety valve. I don't want you to bottle up your emotions.
You mean I should, yell at people and take my pills?
That's perfect. First thing you know, we'll be in here just making these silly faces at your baby, that's all. Now, come on, I'm gonna take you home. I've got to go to the courthouse.
Who is it?
Room service, ma'am. Here, I'll take that. You have enough time for one quick cup.
What is this, 101 ways to enter a locked room?
The hearing starts in 20 minutes. I want you wide awake.
I won't be there, awake or asleep.
You'll be there. And on time. Get dressed.
This room is listed as single occupancy. Get out.
You're coming to the courtroom.
No.
You're coming to the courtroom.
Why?
Because I don't want any second-hand garbled version of the testimony trickling back to you. This is a tricky business. An incompetency hearing. I want you hearing what's said with your own ears.
What difference does it make what I hear or whether I hear anything at all?
All the difference in the world.
You're wrong. I only went along with this obsession of yours because it meant something to our marriage at one time. And now that our marriage is over, how can this hearing have any possible meaning for me?
You happen to be principal beneficiary of Martin Peyton's will.
I don't care.
The insane conditions of this will is what triggered this whole mess. Now, when he found out he couldn't break up our marriage by waving his fortune in front of your nose, he sent for reinforcements.
Whom he waved in front of your nose.
And when Adrian failed,
Did she?
when that didn't work, he turned to lies and intrigue. He gambled on your gullibility. Here, anything will do. Just hurry up. Put it on.
I have no intention of leaving this room.
Put it on.
I will not.
We're running out of time.
If you don't mind, I think this situation demands something a little more subdued.
I don't care what you wear. I'll wait for you.
William. You've been extremely evasive.
Me?
I want to know exactly what's in your mind.
All right. I think there's something very wrong about this action young Cord has brought against you.
Ah, a desperate move. He hasn't a leg to stand on. You certainly aren't worried about it.
Yes?
You actually believe that he can prove that I'm senile, incompetent, incapable of handling my own affairs? Huh. Why, when I first told you about it, you scoffed at the idea. You said you'd make mincemeat of him.
Sit down, Martin. Look at it this way. I've got all the facts and figures about your business affairs for the past 30 years right in here. I can ask you questions about your various interests. The mill, real estate, other holdings, your finances. And you can describe to the court everything and anything about all of them.
Well, then.
We can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt there's absolutely no foundation for this preposterous hearing.
Well, then what is his purpose? A kind of harassment? A way of embarrassing me?
No, I think it goes farther than that. I can't know for sure, of course. It's just conjecture on my part. But I think it has something to do with your marriage.
So that's it. You never miss an opportunity to lobby against my forthcoming nuptials, do you, William?
I've never tried to make a secret of my disapproval, either as your friend or your lawyer. I've told you how I felt. That a marital involvement would be extremely unwise, for many reasons.
I have no intention of going through with this marriage.
Are you serious?
Mrs. Van Leyden will never become Mrs. Martin Peyton. That's privileged information. Absolutely privileged.